iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Motorsports and racing cars is a big part of the heritage here at G-Stone Motors. Todd and I have been racing each other for years. I love the one-on-one competition. It comes bottom line, we're all behind each other and support each other with everything we do. I think that says a lot about our company's culture. I'm Vince Quinville, Service Manager at G-Stone Motors.
G-Stone Motors, your family Ford dealership, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome in here tonight, race fans, to the Knoxville Raceway. They may call it the sprint car capital of the world, but tonight it's the G-Stone Motors 358 Modified Series here for the 802 iRacing League. To bring you all the racing action, well, it's been a couple of weeks, race fans, but my name is Roger Muth here high above the virtual studios here tonight for the Turn 3 Racing Network to bring you this modified action. Well, it's been a couple of weeks. What have you been up to, race fans? Well, I know I've been sitting here waiting patiently to get back here to the Knoxville Raceway. Why is that? Well, that's because these 358 Modifieds have put on one heck of a show all season long. The season stand is coming into the night. Well, they got Damian Ward leading Anthony Morano by 30 points. It's just 30 slim points. Well, how did he get a 30-point lead, you're asking, for Damian Ward? It's 7 wins so far this season to only 2 wins for Anthony Morano. Anthony Roselli is sitting third in the overall points championship standings. He has 1 win to his name this season. Then it's CJ Lair and Scotty Riome. That's the top 5 of the point standings coming into the night here at the Knoxville Raceway. Last time we were here at Knoxville, it was Anthony Morano tiptoeing down around the bottom side of the speedway. He was able to pick up one of those wins that he has this season. Right now, these drivers just wrapping up qualifying, and the qualifying session here tonight for the Fast Time Award brought to us by Lightning Lardy's Barbecue Catering Quick Time Award. That will go to the driver out of New York. That'll go to the number 4 of CJ Laver. CJ Laver going to pick up $5 iRacing credits from our friends over at Lightning Lardy's Barbecue Catering Quick Time. award here tonight. So CJ goes quick time. That'll net him the 4th starting spot here in the first heat race of the night. Talking about heat races, they're already out there onto the speedway here tonight. Our first heat race of the evening going to look like this, brought to us tonight by G-Stone Motors. Let's take it away. It's going to be Damian Ward on the front row here tonight, car number 32. We'll get to him in just a little bit. Then it'll be the number 07. That'll be Anthony Roselli. Second row to the inside, car number 32. That'll be Anthony Morano. And then starting right behind him, the driver that picked up that Lightning Lardy Quick Time Award here tonight. That'll be CJ LeVere. One row back, the 007 entry of Sam Bachman will start into the 5th spot. Well, how about Daniel Smith, car number 57? The Dig Racing number 57 of Daniel Smith will start 6th. Dean Reynolds in the Super Dirt Car Series number 79. The driver out of New York will start into the 7th spot. And how about the Murano Racing number 18? That'll be Logan Wentz starting into the 8th starting spot here tonight. 9th, it's going to be, well, one of those tap shoe dancers. It'll be car number 59 of Steven Brissett and Justin Soto, the G-Stone Motors entry. Number 15 will start shotgun to the field. Green flag up 8 laps the distance here tonight at Knoxville Heat Race number 1. Brought to us by G-Stone Motors is Green Flag Racing. Everybody away down the back straightaway, all set up on Dig here tonight. Lap 1 gonna go to the Dirty Performance entry number 32. There you see it. That was Damian Ward. Damian Ward trying to run away and hide with this one so he has a good starting spot into that feature event here tonight. But don't look now. Oh, I was going to say, here comes Morano, but Morano slipped up off the bottom side of the speedway. They'll fall back a spot, so it's Damian Ward, Anthony Roselli, Anthony Morano, CJ LeVere at the top 4. Then it's the 007 of Bachman. Then it's Smith, Wentz, Reynolds, Brissett, and Stone is how they're running here. 2 laps into the heat race here. Heat race number 1 out there onto the speedway. That number 32 of Anthony Morano still down around the bottom side of the speedway as they enter turns 1 and 2. Look at Morano just go bottom shelf here tonight, trying to see what's just left down there as they work down the back straightaway. Down into turn 3, he'll put it right there. That left front right up, barely touching the berm. Trying to set that weight all over there on that right rear tire, trying to get it to dig in tonight. Look at Damian Ward. He saw the advances by the Full Throttle Motorsports number 32 there of Anthony Morano down on the bottom side. He went down to block, and it's turn number 1. That's turn 3 and 4. Damian Ward tried to go to the bottom. That car got a little bit tight. There's 3 laps to go this time by at the line. It's Ward, Morano, Roselli. Look at Morano. They got that Full Throttle Motorsports car a little upset down in turns 1. See how he comes out of turn 2 down the back straightaway, side by side with Roselli. This time by, they're going to see the old popsicle sticks that time at the flag stand. It'll be just 2 laps to go in the battle. It's between 2 drivers for the top spot. They got 32 plastered on the side of their cars here tonight. It's Ward, it's Morano, it's Ward as they enter turn number 3. This time by, they will see the white silk flying out of turn number 4. It'll be the white flag. Final trip around the half-mile speedway here tonight at the Knoxville Raceway. Is it going to be Morano? Is it going to be Ward? Maybe Roselli. He's been sitting there 3rd place the entire time here tonight. Final trip down the back straightaway. A great run that time there by Damian Ward. And it looks like at the flag stand, give it to Damian Ward. Damian Ward going to pick right up where he left off. He's the points championship leader coming into the night. It'll be Ward, Morano, Roselli, and CJ LeVere coming across the line in heat race number 1. That means another one of those G-Stone Motors heat races coming right at us. Lineup for the final heat race here tonight. If I take my shoes off, do the right math. Uno, dos. Yeah, that is right. We got 2 heat races here tonight. Starting on the front row of heat race number 2, the driver, well, that's going to be Rob Lowell in the G-Stone Motors entry starting on the front row. He got his wheel calibrated. That's why I'm a little confused looking at it here tonight, race fans, and I thought Rob Lowell was going to miss tonight. He's here. He'll take the pole, heat race number 2. Dan's outside, driving car number 11 here tonight. That'll be Kelly Wheeler. And how about the 83? The Full Throttle Motorsports number 83. That'll be Dylan Kinsey. And then how about car 555 here tonight out of Pennsylvania? Driving the 555, that'll be Harold Klopp. And how about Bud Miley new? Set the quick time in our practice session a little bit earlier. He'll have to start, though, 5th here tonight. And how about the old boy out of Tennessee, driving the number 98, coming out the gate here tonight? That'll be Racing Jason. Brandon Guerin will start back there. Also, along with Jeff Sharp and Speedy Brissett. Here we come, another 8 laps the distance. Green flag is up. Everybody off down into turn 1, looking A-OK, and they're looking to be 3 wide already. It'll be Lowell getting put into the middle here. Rob Lowell in the middle. They got the 11D of Kelly Wheeler to the outside, and Kinsey down on the bottom side with the black and yellow highlighter full throttle motorsports entry. But it'll be Kelly Wheeler leading lap number 1. Wheeler leads lap number 1 with Kinsey, Lowell, Colt, along with Griffin back there into the 5th position. Something happened on the initial start there to the 883 by Molyneux. So Molyneux looks like he has pulled it to the infield. He will not be a factor here in our final heat race of the evening. Speedy Brissett back here into the 7th position right now, battling with Brandon Guerin in car number 4. There you see the Guerin family racing number 4. Also carrying our friends over at Lightning Lardy's Barbecue. Catering on the side of that Guerin family, number 4. See a lot of drivers spreading themselves out here tonight. We've seen the bottom side work, but we've seen the top really be the place that you want to be here tonight. So we're seeing this track go through a little bit of transition here once we head to our 40-lap feature event coming up. And just, well, we got 4 laps remaining here in the final heat race, and it's 2 drivers out front. Wheeler, Kinsey have kind of checked out here on Rob Lowell and the rest of the field back there. There you see them as they enter turn 3 and 4 after they work themselves down the back straightaway. Everybody seems to have pretty much filed in except for Brandon Guerin. You see him. He's picked off Speedy Brissett. Now he's going after the Thunder Ridge Racing number 28. That is Jeff Sharp. Jeff Sharp there driving car number 28 tonight. Sharp back there. That is the 6th position right now. Brandon not going to be able to get around, but the battle now back to the race lead as they work themselves out of turn number 4. Here they come. They're going to see the old popsicle sticks. Throw them out, dump them out. Here comes 2 laps to go. And the battle between the 2 drivers at the front. Wheeler to the outside, Kinsey to the inside. The outside momentum carries Wheeler down the back straightaway back to the race lead as they enter turn number 4. Question is, though, this time the old white silk will fly here. It's the final trip. This time in our final heat race of the evening. Kinsey, that time, a great run down on the bottom of 1 and 2. He'll pull side by side with Wheeler down the back straightaway. Final time into 3 and 4. We've seen the outside down here work the best. Will it work this time? At the stripe, give it to Kelly Wheeler. Wheeler going to pick up this heat race. So Kelly Wheeler will pick this one up. It'll be Wheeler, Kinsey, Lowell all across the line there. That's how the top 3 finish in our final heat race of the evening. So what does that leave us? That leaves us with our invocation coming up here, and then we will kick this one right off into our feature event here tonight at the Knoxville Raceway. 40 laps of feature racing competition coming up here at the Knoxville Raceway right after this. Don't go anywhere, race fans. You want to see who picks up the win here tonight at Knoxville, don't you? Well, we'll be right back to bring you all that live coverage here tonight for the G-Stone Motors 358 Modified Series, brought to us by 802i Racing League.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North Star. Ford so proudly railed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I'm Jake McDonough, one of the co-owners of Woodware. I work with Drew and my dad Brian, and we've been here for a long time. We have a great relationship with G-Stone Motors. They've always taken great care of us. I remember when I was a kid riding in G-Stone box trucks. The G-Stone service department has been great. They get us back on the road as soon as we need. If we don't have our vehicles, we're not doing business, and so they always make sure that we're able to operate, at our highest level. It's been a great relationship.
G-Stone Motors, your family Ford dealership, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome back here, race fans, tonight to the Knoxville Raceway. Getting ready to go feature racing 40 laps of the distance here tonight for the G-Stone Motors 358 Modified Series here at Knoxville. But we told you we would get back to something a little bit later on. Well, our friends over at Riptide Radio have an $10 bounty put out here tonight on one of our drivers. That driver drives car number 32 of Damian Ward. So the guys over at Riptide Radio have decided if any of these drivers here tonight, there's 17 of them, 18, there's 18, plus Damian Ward. So if one of these 18 drivers can beat Damian Ward here tonight, and Damian does have to finish on the lead lap, and these drivers have to win to pick that up. They cannot wreck Damian here tonight intentionally. Like I said, he has to finish on the lead lap, and they have to win to, well, pick up the $10 iRacing credit. We got to thank our friends over at Riptide Radio. You can catch the Riptide Radio Cup Series right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network on Sunday nights with Brett the Jet behind the microphone right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. So Sunday night, make sure to check out the Riptide Radio Cup Stars here on a Sunday evening. But this is the G-Stone Modified 358 Modified Series. Yes, that all made completely sense to me, race fans. Sense? Complete? Yes. But hey, it's time to light the fire, start the starting lineup here tonight, and this is how they will line up. Damian Ward, we talked about the $10 iRacing credits. If they can beat him, he's going to have to start on the front row, so they're going to have to all drive right around him. To the outside of him, it'll be the 11D, that'll be Kelly Wheeler. Back in P number 3 to the inside of row number 2, it'll be Anthony Morano. That'll be Dylan Kinsey back there, ready to start in P number 4. Starting 5th here tonight, the driver out of Pennsylvania. It'll be the car number 7 of Anthony Roselli. How about Rob Lowell? He's got the Wolfpack Racing G-Stone Motors number 21 ready to go right there in 6th. CJ Lavere has got car number 4. He was, of course, our Lightning Lardy's Barbecue Catering Quick Time Award. I'll get this all out here tonight, I swear, race fans. He will start right there in 7th. Harold Klolt in car number 555 will start there into the 8th spot, while Sam Bachman in car 007 will start 9th. Racing Jason will start back there to the 10th spot, and how about Logan Wentz? He'll start 11th. Jeff Sharp will start 12th here tonight on the call. 13th will be Dean Reynolds. Brandon Garrett will start 14th. Daniel Smith into the 15th starting spot here tonight. Speedy Brissett is 16th. Steven Brissett into the 17th starting spot. Bud Molyneux will start 18th. And Justin Stone of the G-Stone Motors entry will start shotgun to the field. Of course, G-Stone Motors, we got to thank everybody over at G-Stone Motors, your family Ford dealer. there in Middlebury, Vermont. You need a car to keep you out onto the road. You need a truck to tow the old rig back and forth to the track. Our friends at G-Stone Motors have it. They don't have it on the lot. They will order it in for you race fans, so make sure to head on over to G-Stone Motors, whether you check them out online or, stop by the showroom and just say hi to them over there. I'm sure they can build you. When you stop by to say hi, build you your custom Ford. But we're ready. 40 laps here tonight. The 358 Modified's about to come to life. There it is. Ward to the bottom side, Wheeler to the outside of row number 1. Let's chase him into turn number 1 right here. Great start by Ward. He'll go from bottom shelf to top shelf early. A little contact that time. Wheeler said, hey, you may have got the jump on me, but if you're going to slide up, at least put your right foot all the way to the floorboard here tonight. Lap number 1 to Wheeler, but to Ward over Wheeler, but these drivers are wheeling it back here. That is the number 18 of Logan Wentz. Wentz trying to slice and dice his way through the field. There's the drivers at the front. Ward, Wheeler, Morano all single file. They got Kinsey and Roselli also single file. You got to go outside the top 10 to find the first driver. That's side by side, and that's right there at the 10th position. Lowell, Wentz, Culp, they're all right there. Right now, it's the G-Stone Motors throwback number 21. There it is. Rob Lowell working now inside the top 10. He's made the outside work for. We had a great heat race for Rob Lowell, driver out of Vermont. Well, he said he wasn't going to be here tonight. He couldn't get his old Simrig steering wheel set up and hooked up here tonight, but it looks like to me he has, figured something out. Take a look. There he is. He's just up out of the groove that time. That's going to allow Logan Wentz to get a run. There's Wentz. He'll go down to the bottom side, and Wentz has been able to pick up the most spots so far here. Early in our feature, he's picked up 3 spots. Started on the outside of the top 10. He's now inside the top 10 here, and only 5 laps in. A little bit of bounce that time. Look at Dean Reynolds. He'll close the gap. He'll be right on to the back Nerf bars as he wiggles his way underneath the number 21 of Rob Lowell. There's the 55, a newcomer here tonight. Harold Klopp in car number 55. Rob Lowell having some handling issues all of a sudden. Oh, contact! Dobbs going to go around. One driver up into the outside wall. That's the number 4, Brandon Garrett. We'll see if he can get off the track. It looks like Racing Jason in the Long Shot Sports Apparel entry number 98 stays in it. He made contact there. Everybody looked like they're going to stay pointed into the right direction. Brandon Garrett going to get it down off the racing surface, so we're stay green flag racing. Stay green flag, looking him down the back straightaway. Dobbs now all the way back into the 15th spot. That's Speedy Brissett into the 16th spot. Justin Stone just behind them in the G-Stone Motors number 15. There you see that red machine. He's back there into the 17th position. Picked up 2 here in our feature event so far early in this one. Wheeler getting some pressure. Is that Anthony Morano on the outside in the blue Smurf machine tonight? We don't normally see Anthony Morano kind of go away from his strategy, and his strategy is run it on the bottom. That's how he picked up the win here last time. But this time he's trying to go to the outside. He's got right behind him the 83. That is Dylan Kinsey. Kinsey in car number 83, the Full Throttle Motorsports entry. See, a lot of the cars here tonight driving around here, they got those FTM logos on the side. That's the Full Throttle Motorsports team. A lot of the drivers here, a lot of skilled drivers behind the wheels of those machines. Ride on board here. You're riding on board. This is with the 83. This is our G-Stone Motors onboard camera with Dylan Kinsey sitting into the 3rd spot. Wheeler kind of slipped down on the bottom. Morano was able to get around him, and now Kinsey was able to make the pass also. Everybody funneling in. We've seen these long run paces with this series here on Tuesday night. As you see, Dean Reynolds just got around Logan Wentz. That pass got completed right as the camera paged over to him. And Logan Wentz trying to go right back at Dean Reynolds. See if the Super Dirt Car Series, well, number 79 can hold off that Wentz machine. Right now, it looks like Dean Reynolds is the fastest car out onto the speedway. Taking a look, waiting for him to come past here with his transponder last time by. Yeah, give the fastest car out there is definitely Dean Reynolds. I gave it the old eyeball test, but sometimes these old eyeballs just ain't what they used to be, they say. We'll see if Reynolds can continue to work his way through the field here. Another one of these drivers able to work up a couple positions. That is going to be Steven Brissett. Brissett back here. There's the white and blue number 59. That's Steven Brissett. He's back here battling with the old Dobbsinator. Dobbs up top with the Long Shot Sports Apparel. There's definitely some damage done to that machine. Brissett going to slide right up in front of the number 98. Only 3 laps to go when they come by the line this time by. Look at the front of the field. There's Damian Ward. There's Anthony Morano. And right behind him, where did Roselli come from? He ran 3rd in his heat race. Where did he start? 5th here tonight in our feature. Now he's trying to get into the top 3, and it looks like he's going to be able to slide up in front of Dylan Kinsey. Kinsey going to try a crossover this time. Will he have enough momentum to get to the inside? He'll be able to pull side by side. Roselli going to kind of force him to stay to the bottom side, so he's not able to slide up in front, throw the slider back at him, but this time he'll get a great run that time out of turn number 4. Slider coming down here in turn 1. He'll slide up across the front bar of car number 7, and Roselli now going to try and cross over down the back straightaway. So it's the battle for the 3rd position right now. 3rd, 4th, 5th, all right here. And don't forget Kelly Wheeler. He's running 6th right now to the outside. That car starting to fade here late in this one. As this time by, we're going to get the halfway home. Contact! Oh, C.J. LeVere is going to go around. C.J. LeVere goes around, and we're going to get that caution flag here tonight. So the first caution flag of the evening comes out here as C.J. LeVere, the Public Enemy setup shop number 4. Went for a little bit of a slide running inside the top 5. You saw him. Saw that one live. We're getting that replay queued up here. Looking at the car, it looks pretty good. He'll head to pit road, though. They're going to check it over as we check that replay. This is what happened to the number 4 of C.J. LeVere. Down on the bottom side. Had a good run, but the 83 of Kinsey comes down, and around goes the number 4. He ends up sitting just dead in the water down to the inside. And the officials here tonight throw that yellow silk. On board here with the driver of car number 4. Get a little right there. So just a little contact is what's going to put us under the first caution flag of the evening, just at the halfway point. 2 laps past halfway, I should say. We have 18 left here out of tonight's 40-lap feature event. So we talked about the Riptide Radio $10 iRacing bounty here tonight. Well, right now, Damian Ward is one of the fastest cars on the speedway. And how do I know that? The old eyeball test, race fans. I'm not just looking at the scoring loops around here. He's out front. He scored as P number 1. We'll get the 1 to go here, so they're going to be told to double them up. We'll see if anybody can snag that Riptide Radio $10 iRacing credit. I did see out there tonight Damian Ward in the messaging board here on Discord tonight. He was trying to say, well, if I win, do I get the $10 iRacing credit? And, well, they said, no, that's not exactly how a bounty works, so can't collect the bounty on yourself if you're able to pick yourself off and win. I just don't think it works that way. And then, well, that's what everybody was pretty much saying out here tonight to Damian. So maybe Morano, Roselli, maybe Wheeler can find something again. So with the green flag back into the air, a great start there for Ward, but a great start for Roselli. There you see the number 7, that pink and black machine down to the inside. Double Agent 007, Agent Bachman down on the bottom side. He got that 007 a little upset. 15 laps to go here tonight. So now it's Ward, Roselli, Morano, Wheeler starting to come back on the offensive here. He's got Bachman to the inside of him, though, and then it's going to be Reynolds and Wentz. Reynolds has picked up 7 spots here. Daniel Smith, another one of those drivers coming from deep into the field. He's 3 wide, so is Dobbs right now. Oh, boy, I did not know we were at the Talladega Super Speedway here tonight. Oh, Dobbs going to get tight down there. They're looking to go 4 wide. Look at them all fanned out that time out of turn 4. Oh, one car across there. I think that was Rob Lowell. It just snapped on him out of the corner, and now contact there. Brissett going to hang on to it. That's the number 59 of Steven Brissett. Him and Kinsey got together after Kinsey got into it with Rob Lowell. And now everybody trying to drive away. We stay green. Oh, Morano up onto the berm. The Smurf machine. I thought he was about to take out the number 7 of Anthony Roselli. I would have been able to hear Roselli screaming from his home in Pennsylvania, I'm sure, here in our Pennsylvania studios. That's me just trying to say Pennsylvania ain't that big. So now Morano, we've seen him make a pass tonight onto the outside, and he's looking to go out there again. Roselli going to throw a little bit of a slider, though, that time in 3 and 4. We're come by. We'll see the double high fives this time. It'll be 10 laps remaining here tonight. If anybody has anything, they gotta go right now. And here comes Anthony Morano back down onto the bottom side. We're showing you the top drivers here as we're getting closer to the end of this race, but there's a great battle right around the 10th position with Daniel Smith, Speedy Brissett, Jeff Sharp, CJ Lavera, Racing Jason is in that battle too. So there's battles inside the top 3 here, and there's battles back here. Look at them as they come off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. CJ Lavera trying to work his way back through the field. Dobbs is to the outside there. Speedy Brissett down to the bottom side. Harold Culp is right there also. So anywhere you want to look, there is a battle somewhere for position here tonight at the Knoxville Raceway. These drivers may be too far right now behind the race leader to be able to challenge for the win, but it doesn't mean they're out of a good finishing position here tonight. They're come by. They see 7 laps to go on the scoring pylon. Just 7 laps remaining, and Damian Ward, that's the race lead. It is a 1-second race lead over 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, who are all running nose to tail here tonight at Knoxville. 6 to go as they work themselves this time out of turn number 4. The choo-choo train here tonight. Look at that battle. I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. They're still 3 wide. They were 4 wide momentarily. That was between the 57 of Daniel Smith. That is the 03 of Brissett. That's the 4 of Lavere and the 55 of Culp. They were 4 wide. I'm telling you, 4 wide here at Knoxville tonight. They say it's the sprint car capital of the world. Well, I think these modifieds from the Northeast, they're putting on one heck of a show here tonight as they get the 5 fingers into the air this time when they came by the flag stand from our flagger. And it is just 5 laps remaining. It'll be 4 this time. They go that fast here tonight. 4 laps to go. Roselli under pressure from Bachman. Bachman trying to get the nose of the 007 full throttle motorsports entry in there. Wheeler had to lift because Bachman got out of the throttle that time out of turn number 2. Kind of had to check the 11D of Wheeler up. 3 laps to go here tonight for Ward. He's out front. Hasn't really been challenged much. He wants to come back around here a couple more times and see the white and checkered flag come out. Look at Reynolds. He's looking to pick up more. If he can pick up that spot from Wheeler, that'll be +8 here tonight. Throw him up. Toss him out. It'll be 2 laps to go. Just 2 more times around the half-mile speedway here tonight at Knoxville. He's been by himself all night. This time out of turn 4, he'll look to see the white flag. He gets it. He just has to come back around one more time. Damian Ward checked out right now. A 1.3, 1.4 second race lead here tonight. Damian Ward is going to take the checkered flag this time out of turn 4. He'll lead them all here tonight at Knoxville, and he'll keep that bounty right where it is. So it'll be Ward, then it's going to be Morano, Roselli, Bachman. Reynolds, Wheeler, Wentz, Sharp, LeVere, and Smith as they all come across the line. That's how they finish up tonight's feature event inside the top 10. 11th here tonight, we'll go to Speedy Brissett with Racing Jason back in 12th. Kinsey will finish 13th here tonight. Lowell in 14th. Brissett in 15th. Harold Clark going to be there into the 16th spot, while Justin Stone was 17th. Brandon Garrett was 18th. And Bud Molyneux will round down our 19-car field here tonight that all took the green flag here. As well, you see Damian, he's going to try and do some donuts here tonight at Knoxville. Unofficial results on the left-hand side of our screen here tonight. He'll come across here, and why not? Everybody a little happy after this one. 32 and 32 finish 1 and 2 here tonight. So as they celebrate, we're going to take a quick break here from Knoxville, and we'll be back here to talk to these drivers right after this.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was always fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos or danger until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all will be kept in the pits. Not to mention that with members in over 130 countries already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series and work your way up to one of 7 world championships, offering over $500,000 in prize money. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Motorsports and racing cars is a big part of the heritage here at G-Stone Motors. Todd and I have been racing each other for years. I love the one-on-one competition. It comes bottom line, we're all behind each other and support each other with everything we do. I think that says a lot about our company's culture. I'm Vince Quinville, Service Manager at G-Stone Motors.
G-Stone Motors, your family Ford dealership, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome back here, race fans, to the Knoxville Raceway here tonight for the G-Stone Motors 358 Modified Series presented by 802 iRacing League. It came down to 40 laps here at the sprint car capital of the world where these 358 Modifieds, I'm telling you, put on a better show than those winged sprint cars could ever put on. I'm just kidding. We love dirt racing, whether it's these Modifieds or, well, 410 sprint cars. But tonight it was all about these drivers, and they drove one heck of a race. So why don't we stop listening to me and we start talking to these drivers? How about we start tonight here with the third place finisher, that number 7 of Anthony Roselli. Anthony, a great run for you. You battled all night with that Smurf number 32 and that 83 tonight here. Tell us how you were able to keep this car looking so clean and right here on the podium.
I knew since the track got reset, it was really going to be a battle of, who could find the line first, and that's where it essentially was. It was pretty follow leader there in the beginning, so passing was pretty hard, so any little run you got, anyone you needed to take advantage of it. That late restart definitely helped me out a little bit. I was able to get by Anthony, and I think I showed him the line there, and then he snuck back by me because no one runs out the bottom better than he can. No one else can perfect it like that. But yeah, I think we fell off there a little bit towards the end, probably tires or something. Just weren't as fast as we were in the middle portions of the race, but still solid night.
A lot of green flag racing, just one caution flag right around the halfway point, which bunched you up. You talked about you getting around. Would you have liked to see a caution flag, say, within those final 10 laps, maybe bunch them back up? Because at that point, Damian, after you and Morano were battling, he checked out from you.
Yeah, I knew once Anthony and I started getting battling, the race for the lead was primarily going to be over if it went green all the way out there. I don't really wanted to see another caution there at the end. Sam was right on me. He was pushing me around the track quite a few times. So I definitely wouldn't have liked to see a caution because he would have got by me on a restart there. But we were able to keep it together and keep it in a straight line and keep everything in one piece.
So tonight, now you came in third in the championship standings, and you finished third right behind the two drivers that are ahead of you. You're going to stay third going into the final 3 races here. What do you think next week when we head to the, I lost it now. Where are we going? We're here at Knoxville. How about Lanier? No wall. Or sorry, Lernerville, no wall.
Lernerville's going to make me a little weary. Not my best track. I'm comfortable there. I'm just, for whatever reason, I'm not fast, so I'm probably going to do some testing there a little bit, see if we can't find something. But yeah, let's just kind of keep the same game plan as we always been. Try to get a qualifying lap, get a good heat race, and then try to get up front as early as we can.
Well, we look forward to seeing what you can do next week back home in Pennsylvania. But before we let you go, who's on the side of this? It looks like you don't even got to watch it tonight. Number 7.
Hi, yeah. First off, got to thank Public Enemy Setups. Sean and Logan over there do an amazing job with setups and everything and help you with no matter what it is. Also got to thank Vince Nickel Electric, Mobile Metals, Hollywood Towing and Auto, 5L Enterprises, Accurate Collisions, Snyder Construction, Lord's Carbs. Thank my parents for watching. Thank my fiance, Kate, for putting up for this hobby here. Thank you, Roger, Dean, and Rob for all putting this on.
There you have it. He pilots that pink and black number 7 machine here tonight. Anthony Roselli will pick up 2 spots. He'll finish P number 3. The driver that finishes 1 spot ahead of him, he drives the Smurfmobile here tonight. How about it, Murano? A quick car. You know what? First off, tell me, what were you thinking when you left the bottom to make some passes here tonight around the outside?
That was kind of a didn't have a choice. Anthony was trying, holding down the bottom, and when someone's there, you got to try something else. So went up top, and then early in the race, Callie was running down there too, and had to get around him to get up to Damien, and said, got up alongside of him, and he's in Discord with me. I was like, whatever you do, don't come up because we're going to wipe out the entire field coming out of the corner. So he gave me the room I needed, and then just trying to reel in Damien there. Then I think that caution there around halfway killed me. I think I might have had something for Damien there coming out of the corners on the bottom while he was running that slider line. But yeah, caution kind of killed it there, and then restarting on the outside, I knew Anthony was going to get around me and have to run him hard. So did a pretty good job, I think, with it. Killed the tires trying to catch back up, but we'll take second and move on to Lernerville.
Yeah, second here tonight. 1 spot out of that bounty tonight, brought to us by Riptide Radio. Did that play into your mindset at all here tonight at Knoxville?
Actually, it was like me and Damien actually talked a couple times this week about how much we both hate this track. So it was more of just to see what I could do, not really going to worry about it that much. Maybe we'll think about it more next week at Lernerville. I think last time we were there, me and Damien put on a pretty good show. So more interested in it there than here for sure.
Well, then, hey, what do you say we look forward to seeing you next week? Who's on the side of this Smurf machine here tonight?
Yeah, DJ did a pretty good job on his car. I like it a lot. I think my wife Sherry, the boys at FTM, Super Dirt Car, Hi Mom Lens, GripPack.com, DJ Sim Shop, Swan Speed, MDI TV, Roger, you for doing the broadcast, and everyone here at 802.
There you have it. He finishes 1 spot shy of picking up that Riptide Radio $10 iRacing bounty here tonight that was placed on top of Damian Ward's driver dome. But hey, it's all going to be there next week, so he'll give it another shot. Anthony Morano finishes P number 2, and the driver that will pick up the big W here tonight. Damian, you're able to hold them off. They put that bounty on your head, and, well, you were able to say, nope, not good enough.
No, that definitely made me a little more hungry than I normally am.
Talk about this track here tonight, because you were able to have a great heat race as you were able to pick up the win in your heat race. So you started on the pole and you drove away. You led all 40 laps here tonight at Knoxville.
I mean, I wasn't doing great in qualifying. I couldn't hit the bottom as well as I wanted to. But we nailed the invert. Started on the pole the first heat and was able to hold off Anthony. He was a lot better than me when the track was gripped up. I was able to do that. Started on the front and kind of just tried to just stay out front, keep the RPMs up, and avoid the ruts as much as possible. Turn 1 was pretty decent, where you could race really hard in that corner. 3 and 4 was extremely difficult to roll. But we figured it out, and the caution kind of gave me a reset. I was driving a little over my head, seeing Anthony right there, and reset it. And was able to just check out and do my thing.
You were able to check out. Does it have anything to do with the new colors on that number 32 here tonight at Knoxville?
I'm not sure about the new colors, but it might be the new sponsor. Caleb Durgan at DDPC has been a great help. Can't thank him enough. I gotta thank Bocus Consulting, Nick Ham for the beautiful wrap, as always. He's keeping me I keep him on his toes, keep him pretty busy. I think Bub had the stream up in the shop tonight. I think my father, my grandmother, everybody watching, my aunt. Tonight's car was for my grandfather. It was a cancer tribute, so it was nice to bring the car home for a victory. I think we're going to keep it that way and retire the paint.
Well, it's a good-looking car, definitely here tonight as it led all the laps at Knoxville. You came in as the points leader. They put the bounty on you. None of it fazed you. You're going to actually extend that points lead as you pick up your 8th win of the season. We only have a handful of races left here. We go to Lernerville, Volusia, and Charlotte. Just 3 races left. Are we going to be able to hang on to this one?
Honestly, I think those are my best 3 tracks in the series. I've been pretty fast at Volusia. I think we've won both Charlotte races this season. A little nervous about Lernerville. That track's hit or miss, and we should be able to hold it together as long as we don't slip over that berm.
Well, hey, you did it here tonight. Congratulations, Damien. Before we let you go, is there anybody else that you need to shout out as this red carpet rolls out for you here tonight in Victory Lane?
We're going to throw DDPC out there again one more time. Caleb Durgan. He's great. He's helped out a lot. Kenny Cudney. He's been a great help as well. Ham for the wrap again, and you for putting up the stream. Dean and Rob for putting this all together. I'm enjoying it.
There it is. He had to wait 1 week, race fan, just like the rest of these drivers. But is Damian Ward here tonight going to Victory Lane with that brand new paint scheme out there? He said he's going to retire, and after tonight, we can't wait to see what he's now bringing to the table when we head back to Pennsylvania. Right here to our home state of our studio, we'll see these drivers 1 week from now head to Lernerville. Then it's down to Florida for Volusia before we head to North Carolina and wrap things up at Charlotte this season. So just 3 more times will we see these drivers of the 802 Modified Series out there onto the racetrack. So we don't want to miss any of those 3 races coming up, because if they're anything like what we saw here tonight at Knoxville, because remember, race fans, at one point we saw 5 wide racing in the mid-pack here tonight as Damian Ward was checking out from everybody out there. But that's going to about wrap things up here from Knoxville for everybody at G-Stow Motors and everybody with the 802 Modified Series and all of us here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. We hope you enjoyed tonight's virtual show here from the Knoxville Raceway. And until we catch you next time, race fans, everybody stay safe. And we'll see you in Turn 3.
At G-Stow Motors, our customers know the value of hard work. So we work hard to find them the right vehicle. G-Stone Motors, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.